November 24, 1971. The day before Thanksgiving, a man in a black suit, carrying a briefcase, walks into Portland International Airport and buys a one-way ticket to Seattle. His name on the ticket? Dan Cooper. But this was no ordinary passenger. Within hours, he would hijack a plane, demand $200,000 in ransom, and then vanish forever. Mystery hijacker still missing the hijacking footage of a Boeing 727 flying in the air. Flight 305, a Northwest Orient Airlines Boeing 727, took off from Portland at 2:50 p.m. There were 36 passengers on board. Among them sat a calm, middle-aged man, dressed in a business suit, black tie, and sunglasses. Then, he handed a note to the flight attendant, Florence Schaffner. Vintage recreation of the note. "I have a bomb in my briefcase. Sit down." Schaffner thought it was a joke, but when she looked into his briefcase, she saw red wires and dynamite. D.B. Cooper had one demand: $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle. Insert footage of 1970s FBI agents gathering at the airport. The ransom and escape plan. The pilots followed orders. The plane circled for 2 hours while the FBI gathered the money. Then, at 5:24 p.m., Flight 305 landed in Seattle. Cooper let all the passengers go but kept the crew hostage. He got the $200,000 ransom, in stacks of $20 bills, and demanded the pilots take off again, but this time, to Mexico City. Recreation of FBI agents marking the ransom bills. But here's where things get strange. The disappearance vintage-style flight map. At 8:13 p.m., somewhere over Washington's dark forests, D.B. Cooper did the unthinkable. He opened the rear stairs of the Boeing 727, and jumped into the freezing night. Wearing just a business suit and loafers, he parachuted into stormy weather, with no one watching, when the plane landed in Reno, Nevada. Cooper was gone. News footage. FBI launches massive manhunt for D.B. Cooper. The FBI investigation. 250,000 acres searched. No parachute, no body, no trace. Hundreds of suspects, none matched Cooper's description. A child found $5,800 of the ransom money in 1980, but where was the rest? Footage of the found money, buried near the Columbia River. The FBI interviewed suspects for decades, but the real D.B. Cooper was never caught. Images of suspects, including Richard McCoy and Robert Rackstraw. Theories and speculation. Did he die in the jump? Experts say the storm made it almost impossible to survive. Was he a professional skydiver? Some say he knew the Boeing 727 too well. Is he still alive today? Some believe Cooper lived a quiet life with stolen money. 50 years later, the FBI closed the case, but the legend of D.B. Cooper lives on. FBI's final statement. Case closed. 2016 conclusion and call to action. So, who was D.B. Cooper? A daring mastermind, or a man who never made it out of the woods? What do you think? Do you think Cooper survived? Subscribe for more unsolved mysteries.